Something massive is brewing in the Pi network ecosystem, and it's not just another rumor flying around the crypto space. Whale activity is off the charts. Millions of Pi coins are being yanked off exchanges. A new article from the Pi Core team just dropped. A second Mainnet migration phase is officially rolling out, and whispers about a potential $5 Pi coin target? They're no longer just whispers, they're starting to sound like a countdown. Plus, Pi Network is about to make waves at Consensus 2025, with Nicholas himself expected to speak, and listings are potentially coming to HDX and other top-tier exchanges once KYB wraps up. So what does all this mean for the price? For your wallet? And could this be the Pi breakout moment we've all been waiting for? Let me ask you this. Do you believe Pi Network can actually hit $5? Drop your answer in the comments below right now, and while you're at it, check out my previous videos linked in the description to stay caught up on the latest Pi Network developments. You do not want to miss what's coming next. Drop a big Pi Network to the moon in the comments and rep your country while you're at it. I love seeing where all of you are watching from. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. It really helps keep these updates coming your way. Also, join our growing Telegram community and Facebook page for real-time Pi discussions and exclusive updates. Now, just a little reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. It's not investment advice of any kind. Please always do your own research. You ever feel like something big is right around the corner? Not the kind of hype that fizzles out after a week, but the kind that builds slowly, gathers momentum, and then suddenly, boom, it's everywhere? That's exactly what's happening right now in the Pi Network space. The community's buzzing, analysts are tweeting, whales are moving heavy bags of Pi, and the vibe, unmistakable. Something is cooking. Just recently, the Pi Core team dropped a crucial update. Not just another devlog or vague tweet. This one's all about the next phase of the Mainnet migration. And yes, you heard that right. We're entering the second migration phase. What does that mean for you? Well, it's finally time to receive those sweet referral bonuses that have been locked in, waiting for this moment. You'll soon be able to use them as you wish, send them to your wallet, hold them tight, or maybe even trade them if that becomes available. But wait, that's not even the spicy part. Let's talk whales. In the last couple of days, something crazy happened. Over 41 million Pi coins were transferred from exchanges into personal wallets. That's not small fish behavior. That's straight-up whale activity. We're talking nearly $27 million worth of Pi, moving off centralized platforms like OKX and disappearing into cold wallets like buried treasure. Why would anyone do that unless they were planning to hold long-term? Think about it. When big players shift funds out of exchanges, they're not planning to dump it tomorrow. They're making a bet on the future, and a bold one at that. Now here's where things get even juicier. As this whale activity exploded, a tweet from a well-followed crypto analyst on X started making the rounds. The post read, "Pi to $5 journey just began. Pi has a very strong support at 6 cents. $5 is a very possible valuation. Good utilities will push it up." That's not just hopium. That's someone watching the trends and calling their shot. And when sentiment like that gains traction, we start to see the market shift. At the time of recording, Pi is hovering somewhere around the 65 cents mark. That's the calm before the storm kind of price action. It's been moving sideways, dipping a little here, spiking there, but no clear breakout just yet. Still, with every day that passes, more pieces are falling into place. One of the biggest, the upcoming Consensus 2025 event. Not only is Pi Network sponsoring the event, but Nicholas, the man behind the vision, is expected to speak. That kind of visibility doesn't come around often, and trust me, the entire crypto industry is watching. And let's not forget the subtle yet strategic teasers from exchanges. HTX, one of the big players, posted a tweet recently showing a mystery crypto logo, asking followers to guess the name. And guess what? It was clearly the Pi logo. HTX isn't doing this just for fun. They're hinting, they're teasing. And once KYB, Know Your Business, is completed, the signs point to a possible Pi Network listing on HTX. When that happens, it's game on. Now before you get carried away and start setting price alarms for $10, let's stay grounded. The current fundamentals are strong, but it's the combination of utility, community, and visibility that will truly drive price action. With over 60 million users, Pi Network already has one of the most loyal and active communities in the crypto space. That's not something you can buy or replicate easily. It's a massive advantage, especially when the product, yes, real utility, is already here. Pi is being used in real-world transactions. People are buying goods, accessing services, and building businesses around the Pi ecosystem. It's not just a white paper dream anymore. It's unfolding piece by piece. That's why when whales move millions in Pi, it sends a clear message. They see what's coming. Whether it's from inside information, industry insight, or just good old-fashioned conviction, they're not here to play short-term games. They're setting up for something that might take months, but has the potential to explode. As for that $5 price target, it might sound ambitious to some, but to the Pi faithful, to the ones who've watched this project grow from a mining app to a full-blown mainnet launch, it's not a fantasy. It's a milestone waiting to happen. And this isn't just some random hype or wishful thinking, there's solid evidence backing it up. We're talking about on-chain activity that shows real movement, not just idle wallets. Social sentiment is shifting too, with more excitement and curiosity building across platforms. And the roadmap, it's no longer just a pretty picture, it's finally picking up momentum, and things are starting to move in a meaningful direction. What you do with all this is entirely your call. If you're already holding Pi, maybe now's the time to hold on even tighter. Because the signs are all pointing to something big stirring, and if you're still sitting on the sidelines, eyes glued to every update, watching from a distance with cautious optimism, well, the temperature is rising. We've officially entered the second phase of Mainnet migration, and it's rolling out fast. Meanwhile, whales aren't just watching, they're moving serious volume, and that usually means something major is about to unfold. We've got HTX and other exchange platforms lining up for possible listings. We've got Nicholas stepping into the spotlight at one of the biggest crypto conferences of the year. And we've got analysts boldly predicting $5 as a near-future target. This isn't just news, it's momentum. And in crypto, momentum is everything. So, I'll leave you with this. What do you think? Will Pi hit $5? Will it happen before or after the listings? Could Consensus 2025 be the breakout moment that pushes Pi into the mainstream? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't just say maybe. Tell me your prediction. Be bold. Be real. Let's make this a conversation, not just a video. So there you have it. Today we dived into everything that's heating up the Pi network ecosystem right now. We talked about the second phase of Mainnet migration. Those long-awaited referral bonuses, whales pulling off a $27 million Pi move, the exciting potential $5 price prediction, and the major exchange buzz around HTX. We also touched on Pi's real-world usage, growing utility, and the massive spotlight it's about to step into at Consensus 2025. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that like button, share the video with your fellow pioneers, and of course, subscribe to stay up to date on everything Pi. It really helps us keep delivering the content you love. Now here's a question to leave you with. Do you think Pi Network will get listed on exchanges before the end of this quarter? Or do you think the core team will wait until after Consensus 2025? Drop your answers in the comments below. And if you've got any questions or insights of your own, don't hold back. Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every one of you.